first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him. Especially on those deep passes. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They run the play fake, and he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Mike Daniels in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points. Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here. They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can. You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive? Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard. Line. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Out of the Wildcat, a wide receiver carry. And he's brought down after a good gain. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Cowboys. Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run. And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Let's go. Now this time he'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play. 3rd down, Elliott. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our mind. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more. All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job, way to knock it down.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Coleman now. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
That shit was crazy.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
I mean, that's still pretty good of a chance right now. You got to leave Cowboys.
He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And
you hit that shot.
Loose.
Oh!
It's incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
I mean, this next play is huge. Ball, take time off clock. I don't think you should throw it. You're giving both the ball back with the timeouts.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
He's going to go for it.
We get to
I think he's going to go for it.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt.
You know.
He'd take a repeat of his first.
Especially getting at halftime.
I'm getting like that. Okay, see, we good to go.
It's another boomer.
This should be a game, man. Out of solid defense out there, act
For a touchback.
everything you can ask for. Someone's big here. Okay, the hell is-
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they
You know.
got the lead. Not a whole lot
Well, I
of
don't
time
think-
left.
I hate this defense. Everybody's on this.
It's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things.
Here you
up
look,
anyway.
right?
I say go ahead.
Oh,
take the
oh,
knee,
and it was open.
get out.
It was open.
He can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down
Understand,
for a
so
loss
if you can get
of
the-
9.
Off the
They're
tight end.
probably going to leave a run back in the block this time and do the exact same thing.
Now
So,
Ryan on second down. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Big play.
That's good.
Big
That
ability.
answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if
Golfer
you're
currently ranked
unsuccessful,
29 in mud
then
salary.
you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the
This is pretty big right here, man. This is big. Golfers fighting for the enough group, doing everything that you need to do.
Third and long. It's Ryan.
Roll out to left. Drop back throw. Got to get one. Oh, he catch it. Catch.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down.
And that had to be Julio, right?
As we head toward halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
he can't get upset first with the game. Not when you work on it. Like you get upset at you.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the
I'm
end.
gonna die. Oh, he breaks it. He breaks it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Hardy. As the first half is winding down.
1 minute left to go. Square
Falcons
bait.
will
40
extend
seconds.
their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't,
It's 4
it
seasons.
almost had the feel
Or
of
just touch aside. You can't have
losing
Julio
their
on-
will score. And right
Number
now, they
one,
want to make
2
sure
tight
they
ends
keep
set.
that and carry it into the second half.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in
I'm
this
not talking about
situation.
their
Either
finish,
side
but
of the
they'll score
ball,
one.
just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And
Ooh,
running room
hit.
scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go.
Straight from the Super Bowl.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry
What do you got with this
has
league?
our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Cowboys looking pretty tough, man. Down.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here.
He's looking like favorite to win. He's been numbing all year long.
Second half.
Part of the tough, one of the toughest.
So we'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
Oh, good block. Good dot.
Create more hype than
Good
what
block.
is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to
Still
start
have to
the
roll
second
off
half
on this
too.
one.
And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Forced out to his left.
Nobody's open.
Oh,
You got
he's
her
got a little daylight. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd
Yeah,
one, he
he
decided
got-
he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Prescott.
Again.
No escaping this time.
Ike Beasley, he definitely
They got him for a sack.
of an NFC or Super Bowl or playoff MVP or something like that, because he has been.
Back in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to
Of course.
face these
And
lessons.
he
He's dominating.
Will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game. Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other.
Read it, yeah, very well.
Sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed
He works.
out the passing
He don't work for EA, right? And the simple fact that
It's
he
really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again.
like 35-7 about him. But
And we'll be in great
offers.
shape.
And the back goes into motion. They're indeed going for it.
Another fumble.
Here he lost the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Yeah, he also made some phenomenal trades.
And he great field position. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession.
Oh, he's
Go for it.
great
Go ahead
defense.
and doing this.
On their last
Huh?
drive that resulted in a touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator.
He got players they needed.
Where's Clay Matthews?
Oh, that would
They
be.
can't find anywhere to go with
And he was
it.
able to get
He
open.
goes down. Damon Harrison, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12.
This play will definitely, this drive will definitely define whether or not.
On second down, here's Ryan. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Oh, King, way to fight that. He's answering.
To drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Probably more defense, man. Beasley came out there, wreaked havoc. He's led line back to the.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ryan.
Wide open. He's wide open.
Great
He also going to
talent right now.
It's caught inside the 25.
Holds onto it.
You know what?
29 yards.
Fucking man.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I think everything was impressive about that one, except they didn't get a first down.
Look right now, he got an all-pro linebacker, rookie linebacker.
And now
Phenomenal
you got a
talent.
pretty makeable field goal opportunity. It would be a very
Inexcusable.
makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan.
And here it is.
And he will score.
Here it is. That's going to be a flag. That's going to be a flag.
Julio Jones taking it in from the 20. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
I'll say route on.
No, it's over, man. It's over. I think it's over. That's just my.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
And the power goes out in Florida. And this game continues. Right now,
The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit
looks like it's about the own thing.
confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
They're gonna save this, man.
I was going to say, back in right now.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild.
And lost words doesn't have any for anything that Golfer's going right now.
There are times this game is about
Uh,
patience,
nothing.
isn't it? He's had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover.
No,
This
they
is
out here.
Nuggets most of the order.
All I can say about this play is that some
But just,
right.
Well, he has to get a touchdown, man. Can't be able to kick those, man.
Field, ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
Still die right there.
And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Prescott. Lucky Whitehead, his intended target. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense,
And the
you're
ball is
trying
sweating
to
by.
figure out where your
What do you
defense
do?
is going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta bring something fresh to the table, man. You can't come on the same felonious stuff you've been doing all
the
year.
edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the
Do
ball
have a
come
wrinkle.
up
You can bring something fresh to the table, man. He's running the same nonsense.
react to the
Wow.
football and knock it away.
And problem spread.
Oh, it's getting something.
Now this one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So out come the Falcons now, and they were able to punch it.
This is what he can really do. I don't care what Calvin is saying.
Again here for the defense. Obviously obviously they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch count.
Goffers doing right now. Yeah, but will have his turn.
Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
Yeah, this is gonna be excellent, man. This is one of those days.
How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first.
And then next year, just jump into the season because right now it's looking like it's pretty much over.
They dial it up this drive.
You're right.
Now he's gonna run to the left.
Possible.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman.
And it is.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They come out here in the eye.
Up on the ball, man.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front.
We got Calbear live. We got Calbear live in the chat right now. We're live streaming right
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first.
as you about to face these competitors.
This is Coleman.
I'm rolling over 9. You don't care.
So do you feel
He's up to about the 47.
like? Do you feel that he's at like slight advantage given the fact he works at EA? Or
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
He played one defense.
6 yards to go here on second.
he says
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any money plays.
They will run again with Coleman. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him
Jesus
down right
Christ.
at the line of scrimmage.
Work.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead for
I mean, you missed the playoff one game. Can you explain like to the world why you didn't make the play?
It's smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box.
I should kneel the ball.
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more.
Yeah, that's very reasonable.
It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
You know what really fires up offensive linemen?
He golf plays the rest of the whole game.
Can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Oh, good stop. He needs that stop there.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
So what do you plan on doing, Gopher, if you have to give him that there is 5 minutes left?
Certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take
Go for a Super Bowl.
They know the score.
Oh, yeah, he's giving up.
And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
You want it?
Come on, man. You can work for EA, dude. Come on.
He's the one, man. Hey, but look, this is the thing. He get it. He worked for EA. He's trying to save face now. He takes knees. It's like, oh, he didn't care. But when it really was.
And they will take a knee here.
That's what his offense like to be the whole game. He was taking. He
has no offense.
If it once the gimmicks, the jig is up, the gimme, yeah, nothing.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
This is a gimmicky guy get what he deserves. Go out suck. Right now, he's going out sucking. You know what I'm saying?
Now comes the Cowboys punter.
Wait, you want to take the mess?
Why is he just putting the first down?
Yeah.
That's weak sauce, man.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line.
As you can see, Cowboy, Fat Boy Bark.
This offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board.
Play on defense, which is the 2 invert.
Yeah, they've got to give credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to
Well, no, that's what I said.
Look at it. And
again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes
he said that Goff was going to win this game, hands down. And he was looking right.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little
His
bit.
predictions have been right all year long. Not all year long, but I saved for the playoffs.
They get 6 on the pickup there.
That's pretty much correct.
Buccaneers focus too.
Back with more in the
There's numbers in playing game.
Like Clay, obviously, the put look nice out there. They use it. Shots to Cowboys. Keeping the uniform clean. Getting those numbers iron pressed on. You know? But as far as
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman.
so you guys are tuning in right now, it is the Madden Round YouTube stream.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back
Profile.
even had time to
You guys can hit up MaddenRound.com. Register.
and there was a loss on the play.
These leagues, you have this from Sim League, the Pro League. We even have Flip.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to
And locking in.
yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
And he goes nowhere.
My son is sitting watching the game. He's like, whoever the hell is this?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Hey, man.
And with things looking pretty
Alright,
good
how about a lock it?
they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They come out here in the eye.
Focus.
Got that money, man.
Hey, man.
I was out that was waving the white flag. And let's move on to the Super Bowl. And
That does it. That does it.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish,
We haven't
talk
seen
about protecting
dominant
the
first half
home turf.
performance
They were able to
by
do
the
that
Falcons.
here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match,
This Super
right?
Bowl representing the
Not
NFC.
letting them break your serve.
And
That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
who do you predict in the Super Bowl? Hey, why, Barker? Who do you predict? Super Bowl?
I just think it's gonna be a show in Houston.
Yeah, but we
We need to predict, man.
We don't say show could call Super Bowl. We don't say show 'cause it's the
I don't know. I just got him with. Got in this game with minutes left. I saw Neil. It kind of disgusted me. So I don't know how.
I understand that. But what I need you to do is I need you a winner. Are you going to stay in the AFC or are you going to sell out into the Ravens to the Falcons?
That'll close the books on the conference championship.
That was disgusting, dude. 51 yards passing, 85 yards. About is doo-doo. I said it on record. Brian James signing out with Madden Ground. We'll be right with the Super Bowl.